Well, my friend Jeremy Rouchet is the hardest working man in all of volleyball show business. And I mean that literally because none of it happens without him and his music. He's the guy you know as DJ, whether it's at the Manhattan Beach Open not too long ago. But the reason we're talking is because he's on his way to Rio for the Olympics, where he'll be maybe pulling double duty. And Jeremy, how are you? And tell us what you got going down there.
I'm doing great. I just finished the Manhattan Beach Open, and in about 2 weeks, I head to Rio for the Olympics to do beach volleyball and potentially a little indoor volleyball.
Um, well, what's the difference as far as your end of it goes in the music that you play and how you get things going outdoor versus indoor?
Well, so for me, what I've been told for the Olympics, they kind of want the outdoor party vibe to be the same for indoor. So I think that's why they're bringing a couple of the indoor beach volleyball DJs and announcers to do some indoor as well, because they want to try to create the same atmosphere, party vibe, and things like that. So as far as music wise goes, I think it's going to be pretty similar. We'll see how the indoor fans react to when we're trying to get them pumped up all the time.
Yeah, like the Brazilians need more vibe, with all the, yeah, right? You've called or worked in Brazil before. You must love the way they appreciate music and the party vibe that you're talking about.
Absolutely. I was there in February, this past February, for a test event at the swimming venue, which actually was an outdoor venue as well. So I'll be ready to go for beach for the summer games. But I really look at my job as the people are ready to go. They're ready to party. So my job is not to mess that up and just read their vibe and go with it.
The music that you pick out, you must give a lot of thought to. How does Olympic music maybe different from an AVP stop in the United States?
Well, an Olympic venue, I mean, you're going to have people from all over the world. So for the past couple weeks and now the next 2 weeks leading up to the Olympics, for me, I will be kind of going around looking at, the charts for music around the country to see what's popular in other countries. Fortunately, the United States music that we listen to here is pretty popular around the world, so everybody knows it. But I like to slide in a little nugget every once in a while for another country that, I wouldn't normally play, but I know that they like it. I get to slide it in, and it's always fun to see their reaction when I play a song, and they ask me, oh, how did you know that song? And I just tell them that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Well, it takes a special talent for you to accommodate. I know some of the beach players want special music when they play. I know you've joked about how you've had some country music requests. You, like me, are a big fan of country music. And then the wide range of things like, you do AVP Cincinnati versus the Olympics in Rio. The amount of knowledge that you have in your head from a musical sense is stunning to me.
It's almost too much sometimes. Like I have a lot of music on my laptop to choose from. I mean, so much, honestly, I will forget that I have it. And then somebody will ask me like, hey, do you have the song? And I'll have to look for it. And I look for it and there it is. And it's been doing it so long. Like some of it is like muscle memory, like, a song that's going to work at a certain moment. But I love when players come up to me and ask me about new music that I may not have heard yet. So I'm always trying to learn and be better for them. That's for sure.
You're a very well-known figure especially in beach volleyball, more than indoor. But I mean, it's people who maybe don't know it. Jeremy's also the DJ for the LA Clippers and has his own band, the Suicide Doors, and is involved musically in other ways as well. But I'm intrigued by your travelogue of not just going to Rio. Tell people what you've got lined up starting, the 1st of August all the way through.
Well, probably by the time this airs, I will already be in Brazil. I leave on July 29th. I come back August 20th. 3 days after that, the FIVB is in Long Beach, so I will do that event. The following weekend, I will be in Chicago for the last AVP event of the year. And then right from Chicago, I will go back to Rio to work the Paralympics.
And how long are the Paralympics? Are they as long as the Olympic Games?
They're a little bit shorter. I think I get to Rio for the Paralympics on September 5th, and I'm home on like the 18th, where for the Olympics, I leave the 29th and back on August 20th.
And then he comes home, gets a little bit of rest to recharge, and it'll be Clipper season again, and who knows what else.
Well, I actually have some breaking news for you. I will actually no longer be with the Clippers. I am now going to be with the Lakers. So it'll be a new season for me. And not a lot of people know that yet. So this is breaking news.
Wow. Scoop. I may have to break that before this airs.
There
Hey,
you
you're
go.
one of my favorite guys. I'm jealous of all the travel to some degree. I travel a lot, but not, I got to tell you, not only does Jeremy travel a lot, and not only does he make the tournament special, but the amount of time that he spends in the heat and the sun for long, long hours. I've seen the aftermath of that before, and it's not pretty. So you are to be congratulated, and the whole volleyball world, I know really appreciates what you do.
Well, thank you very much. I love what I do. I tell people I have the best job in the world. I have no complaints.